We are in a time of great evolution. It's a whole lot happening, especially in the media space, the media ecosystem. And the evolution is so rapid that every day we wake up, we're trying to catch our breath. My name is Azu Ishiekwene. Been a journalist for about 35 plus years. Started out in 1988. I've done nothing else but journalism in the last 35 plus years. And I think I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'd reached a point in my career where I should lead younger folks through the seasons that fostered my craft. So it was as a means of documenting that experience that I thought I should do the book.
He's a seasoned writer who talks about his topics with a lot of insight and maturity. And just like there's a topic here, I hope I can see it now, that says there is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed.
There's huge amount of content out there, all sorts of content especially, but I thought that I needed to put something together that might help younger folks and perhaps a few older ones see how they can create value or monetize much of that content in the very, very fast evolving media ecosystem that we are going through. I also discovered that there was a gap in terms of what students learn at school and what the workplace experience offers them.
I found a few snippets here and there that caught my attention. The first thing that got me is the first chapter, the title of the first chapter. It says, "The only way to find your voice is to use it." That just makes so much sense. If you don't use your voice first, how will you find it?
I have written and carefully put this book together in a way that even non-journalists will find it useful. It's useful for people who are interested in clear, concise, impactful communication, especially in the form of writing, or if you are creating other forms of content. Money flows in the direction of value, all right? And so it's possible to monetize content if you get to the point where you are creating any sort of content that people find useful and valuable. People will pay for something when it's valuable. Really, there isn't any other way of creating anything of value if you are not willing to apply effort. So my advice or my suggestion, if it's of any use to younger people, would be that the more they would find ultimately that the more effort, the more deliberate, intentional effort they put in studying, in reading something that is of value, the more creative they would be, whether in terms of literary expression or just in terms of expressing themselves in whatever form that they may have been gifted or talented to do so. So my advice would be that people should apply themselves more to study and to more study, because it is out of the abundance of what you have that you'll be able to share with others and hopefully make some value from it.
I think this book will live on. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing that this book may be adopted by higher institutions for their media departments. And I'm not just saying it because of the relationship that I have with Mr. Azu Ishiekwene. It is a good book. It is actually a good book. And he has put in years of great work in this space.
The book also benefited greatly, and I did, of course, from interviewing a wide range of professionals from different age brackets, including, of course, a Pulitzer Prize winner in journalism. I'm speaking, of course, of Mr. Dele Olojede. So it's also an encounter with people across all generations, people who have practiced, who have been a victim and who have seen this, either been evicted and triumphed, and then we share experiences with them in this book about how they overcame some of the obstacles that they faced.
You cannot find a more diligent, a more hardworking, a more conscientious reader and worker as he is. That's my take on him personally. You can take that to the bank.